Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts 4 as we are playing with the La Resistance expansion as the French Empire. I gotta admit, I'm loving the way our lands connect here. This looks really nice. I like it. Now that we've gotten the Congo. So we did go ahead and give the Sudetenland to Austria-Hungary, and you gotta admit guys, it looks a hell of a lot better. The poll was very much in favor of that. It was 78% in favor of taking it from Germany and giving it to Austria-Hungary. But I did learn one thing, despite the fact that we did have a very strong majority there, there was it was still very divisive as it typically is. There was that minority that some of them, there's different reasons why people didn't want or voted no on that, and some of them didn't feel as strongly about it. But some people felt very strongly about it and did not like it. The idea of me giving this. So I have learned something from it that, I think I'm going to maintain my current policy of not doing this. I did it this time because, we had the vote. But I think from here on out, I'll maintain the policy I've had for the last 2 years or so where I don't do anything like that. Just because, it is kind of divisive. So we won't do that anymore. But for right now, it does look a lot better, you gotta admit. And for those of you guys who are wanting to keep this in German hands just for the chance that there'll be conflict between the two, there is still this one. They still have a core state here, and the Germans do as well. So this is still one province where they can have, maybe conflict there. Now, me personally, I don't want them to be in conflict. I want them to ally with each other. I really hope they do, because that would create a very powerful Central European alliance. Though, do they go with the Central European Alliance in this? Or do they go with the Central Powers? I don't remember. They might go with the Central Powers. They can do both, I think. The Central European Alliance, so it's CEA. Yeah, I don't remember which route that is, but I recall that from a past series. So yeah, let's go and get started. We're at war with the Italians now, guys. So just to show you some of the things I did off camera, we went ahead and named the Alpine Divisions, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this. I think it's Chasseur, something like that. I don't know, guys. I am absolutely terrible at French. I gotta admit, French is my weakness, man. And I don't mean that when people speak French to me, I melt like sweet butter. Although that's probably true. French is a very sexy language. But I mean, I just can't. Out of all the languages I've attempted to pronounce over the years, I just can't do French, man. I'm so bad at it. I don't know why. So there's a lot of really good suggested names. So that's one I went with. I think it means hunter, and I want to say that Alpine troops in French were actually named that. So that's why I went with it. So we've got them named. I went ahead and set up our Air Force. I went ahead and added another fighter wing of just some old fighters here. It's fine. It's what we got. We got the naval bombers that are going to be bombing here. So there, and take care of that for us. And then that's all for the planes. For the ships, I didn't do these guys yet because I like doing when they're in the same port, and they're not in the port yet. But I did do the submarines. We've just got task force of 5. And the difference between these two here is just that these ones are the level 2s. I do like to organize mine based on icons, so I know exactly what we're rolling with. So these are the level 1s. And so we have a full 10 task force here. They do need an admiral, though. And I was looking at the admirals, and none of them will make good submarine commanders, guys. A lot of them have the naval lineage, which retreat decision chance -25%. That's not what you want your submarines to have. You want your submarines to retreat as soon as possible. A lot of them got that, or they're ones that I want to use for other things. This is probably going to be the main admiral we use, because I really like that he's got that chief engineer. That's going to be helpful. He's same level 2, so they're I think the only difference here is, yeah, he's got the fleet coordination and he's got the defense. And then, of course, aviation enthusiast would be great for somebody leading our aircraft carriers. Probably won't use this guy much here. He's pretty good too. I think we'll use him for, because of the spotting chance, we'll use him for our patrol fleets. But essentially, none of these are going to be our submarine commander. And I think it'd just be better to use get a new one here, and so that's what we're going to do. And submarine admirals, they get experience very, very quickly. So I'm sure he'll level up, and then we'll be able to customize them specifically for that job with his traits and stuff. So I think that's a good way to do this. Also, somebody had mentioned that it's a little bit different, a little bit difficult to tell the difference between the Lancers and the Dragoons. We had that dragon icon here, so I went ahead and changed them. This is the lightning bolt, so they'll have the, because they're the fast motorized troops. Because I also agree it was kind of difficult to tell the difference between the two of them, so we did that as well. So I think that's it. I believe that's it. Let's go ahead and open up the episode by going ahead and getting a agency branch upgrade started. And I think we're going to go ahead, well, I do want to get a lot of stuff here. I think we're going to start with getting these. Let's get the intelligence stuff done. So we'll do the economy one, and then we'll do the Air Force one. And we're going to be investing civilian factories into those for a while now. We're really good in civilian factories, guys. So I think that's a good thing for us to be working on. All right, so I think we're ready. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Oh, I do need to get the submarines actually out there. Let's go and assign them to convoy raiding, and we're gonna have them do it all across this territory here. I'm not sure if we want to go in the Adriatic. I guess we'll go for now, and if we start losing them there, then we'll have to pull them back on that. All right, so we've got them all assigned to cover these areas. I think we have plenty enough submarines. We're gonna take losses, guys. Submarines die. That's just the way it is. And whether we put the rest of our fleet out there, I don't know, guys. We will see. We'll see how things look, because I don't want to lose them in this war against the Italians. And frankly, do we really want to sink all the Italian Navy? And I don't even know if we could, because they got a bigger Navy, first of all. But do we want to? Think about it. If we win this war, then they're on our side. So that's something to consider. So let's go ahead and start knocking out these attacks, guys. Pushing forward here. In fact, we'll have these guys go this way. Oh, no, they can't go that way. Yeah, they can. Okay. Let's have them go that way. Let's just push forward. And we're going to put this on speed 3. We'll go kind of slow. Manually control the divisions. Obviously, fuel is going to be an issue because of moving all these tanks and motorized, so we're going to need to trade for a bit more. Let's go on. And we got the ships out there and the and the planes. That's clearly not going to be enough. Okay. So let's do a little bit more from the United States. Let's go up to, whoa, not that much. Go up to 8 here and see how that looks. And you can see that we're already engaging troop convoys all over the place. I told you we were going to catch them. Oh, yes, I forgot about this army. Completely forgot about them. So let's go ahead and get them something here. They can be that one, sure. Why not? Give them a commander. We don't have any commander here yet. And let's see who we want to do. Again, I don't want to use, I probably won't use Charles de Gaulle, guys. I don't expect to. And we'll probably have him assigned somewhere else. We can always move him, though. He can come down here temporarily, help us out. And we could always give him more troops. We'll leave those guys there. I think this should hopefully be enough. I don't think they have very many troops here, guys. Alright, so get them moving ahead. And let's keep on pushing forward. So we want to go as quickly as possible with these divisions here. Remember, I'm trying to get to like right here. You can see that they still have troops defending their ports, though, so it's not like we're going to just have free, it's not going to be free reign, guys. Unfortunately, they are going to have some divisions there to stop us, and so those guys are going that way. You know what? Let's have him go over here instead. Okay, excellent. And so these guys are going to push forward faster than everybody else, as you'd expect. And let's go and have these guys push over this way now. Alright, we're about to get there. And Italy seeks extensive military pact. What is this? Oh, this is them creating their own alliance. Yes, that's right. We had them go that route because we knew they weren't going to be able to ally with the Germans. And we did get an invite to the faction in the Soviet Union because we're at war with the same country. We're going to decline that, of course. So let's hope our interests don't conflict. Well, they already do. But yeah, they are in a faction, and that brings Bulgaria in. So Bulgaria is now actually in the conflict. But, oh yes, the Soviets can actually invade them once they get pulled in. So that's the only one in the faction. Doesn't really change much. So that's... Oh, and never mind. We take that back. El Salvador joined as well. All right, well, they're a minor power, so yeah, it's not going to... Probably won't impact anything. I say that now, but watch it impact something. All right, let's go get these troops over here, move into the front. Again, just pushing forward rapidly with the motorized troops. Let's go and lock those guys down and push forward over here now. All right, then we want to take a look and see how our troops in Africa have moved. It doesn't look like they've done anything yet. They are taking attrition there as well because of the desert, unfortunately. All right. Not surprising at all. So remember in May we get the focus, or excuse me, the war goal against Luxembourg, so we can't forget that. So they'll join the Italian faction, which is exactly what I want them to do. So we have 3 military factories we seized from the Italians. I need to see what we need the most. I don't actually know. Artillery is still short, as is light self-propelled artillery. I don't know how we're doing on these yet. Let's go and go up to 5 times here for light self-propelled artillery, and then yeah, just put the rest into artillery since that's are really short. All right, so let's push these guys forward here. Go ahead and get Genoa. All right, they're now attacking there, and yeah, the point is to try and cut off here. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time though. They are moving pretty rapidly. Non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. Sorry, no thank you. You're a future enemy, friend. I call all my enemies friends to trick them, but I don't know what I'm really planning on doing. So we got mobile warfare, and we're gonna go ahead and keep on moving down here. Of course, that gives us great bonuses. We're gonna get that division speed immediately, so this will be so helpful. Then of course, organization. You get so much organization from this branch. This is one of the great things about it. We talked about it before, but yeah, a lot of great organization there. So we're gonna go to get that. I don't think we've sunk anything just yet. And again, I'm not going to put the rest of my fleet out there, though I think we have the destroyers there, so we could put out there for escorting. If they start sinking our convoys, then we will, but if they don't, then there's really no reason to. I don't see any point. And then we'll have to split them up there so they can take those provinces. All right. We'll let them go there. That'll allow us to easily cut them off here, so that's fine. And then let's see how we want to do this. Could go there. Let's go ahead and go this way, I suppose. Try and get these guys cut off here. Yeah, they're already stopped. They know what it is. All right, so it's taking our troops a little while to get up to the front. I also sent some of those tanks over here, so they're going to be making their way down here now. The ones that we had on the Luxembourg front, because frankly, we don't need that many tanks. And that's interesting. So like all of the American countries are joining right now. I guess just because they're fascist? I mean, they're not even fascist. Oh, okay, I understand. Because of that war with Mexico. Got it. That makes perfect sense. So they're joining the faction. They're all minor powers, so, you know, we'll get to deal with them once we finish up Italy. Once Italy's done for, you know, that's irrelevant. All right, let's go and push forward here. That'll cut those divisions off there. Oh, we have more military factories. Let's get those assigned. And, we could put them towards infantry equipment so we can start getting those updated. And we are losing a lot of infantry equipment as well. So that's something to consider. We have a lot, though, in stockpile, but you need a lot for the occupations. Also, the tanks. We're kind of short on that, too. So let's go and put 2 into tanks, 2 into these guys here, the infantry equipment. All right, so that the new equipment will go to them. We're frankly going to have to trade for more oil from the Americans. Because we are not doing well up there. We have so much going. I guess that's one more reason not to put the fleet out there. Surprised we haven't done anything when it comes to the naval stuff yet. And we got to invest in Indochina. We're never going to get this battle done. We got so much stuff happening. So now we have to invest in Syria. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else I was doing here that needed to be like done stat. No. That's what we're working on. All right, so let's go and start with that. And then that'll allow us to get all those civilian factories and military factories. Good God, that's going to be a lot, guys. It's a lot of factories. It's going to be super helpful. All right, let's go ahead and push forward. All right, these guys are here now. See if we can't beat them there. And we are losing here, so let's just go and pull that back. It's clearly not going to work. We need to get the rest of these troops up on the damn front. So getting some of these guys to take Genoa would help. Let's go and attack there. Just trying to help out here. Stop the attack. Also, we did beat them there. These guys are going to go there. And Portugal joined as well, which is not surprising. Because remember, they went fascist. They didn't go the route we wanted them to go. We did lose a submarine already. Looks like they have, they're using their air bases somewhere here to attack us. That's fine. We knew we were going to lose some submarines. The point is to try and sink troop convoys, though we haven't had a whole lot of luck with that yet. In fact, we're just losing submarines. Yeah, they're sinking our submarines out there. Okay, so I hope that those are all level 1s. Let's take a look. Yeah, we lost a few submarines, but I think they've been mostly level 1 submarines, so they're old ones and not that great. Alright, and so what we'll do is wherever we lose in like a lot, like I knew that that one's going to be a risky spot right here, so let's pull back from there. Because yeah, we don't need to be there. We'll pull back from there. It's too risky. We could pull back from here as well. There's not really... I mean, we are engaging in the convoys there. We'll stay there for now. Let's just see how things go. Just got to react to it, and I don't really care if we lose those crappy old submarines. They're not really that great anyway. So it's not surprising if we lose them. Let's push them forward here. We got engineer companies, excellent. So yeah, I can't get anything done because everything's happening at the same time. So we're still getting the MPs there. And we are about to enter 1940, so if we're not already getting this tech, which we are not, we're going to go ahead and get it now. Get that research done a little bit quicker. Alright, we failed this attack here or something, I'm not entirely sure. Winning there. We got to get these troops to the front, they're taking their sweet ass time. This is what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and have them take the damn railroads, because otherwise they're never going to get here. Maybe have these guys here. Ride on the railroads over there. Alright, they're pretty fast, so we'll let them come naturally. We do have dockyards that we've taken from the Italians, so let's go ahead and place them into some ships. How many do we have currently? We got one. We got one dockyard. Okay, well, we'll put them into submarines to replace these losses that we're taking. And also, we don't have any finished up. Can we send... We could always send some old submarines to replace these ones we lost. I think we lost like an entire... Oh, maybe not. Or it hasn't registered that we lost an entire one yet. Let's go ahead and place some level 1s into these. Alright, so we'll get 2 going over there. And 2 going over to here. Just kind of replace level 1s. I want to get rid of these anyways. It's fine. If they die, they die. And right there, and then we need a level 2 go into there. Alright, awesome. But that's why I put so many level 1s out there. I thought maybe they might have some success. These guys are not... Well, they're still winning. We'll keep them going. And of course, Italy has called Bulgaria into the conflict. This is clearly going to lose here. Let's go ahead and have these guys get over to here. And frankly, we just moved so fast with our motorized that we're waiting for all our infantry to get up on the front, so that's the reason why we're having trouble here. The People's Republic of Spain has joined the Comintern. Okay. Does that mean Carlos Spain is going to join? It's going to join their alliance? I think so, guys. Alright. That's a problem. So what we might need to do... So this is spiraling out of control, as these things so often do. And that was one thing I was a little bit worried about with joining the conflict. But it's fine. We have troops along here, and they don't. Our guys are entrenched. And they're currently busy. And if... Okay, and so they're with the Portuguese now. So that will probably result in them losing fairly quick here now at this point, and then they'll be able to put troops up on this border. So it is a problem. We need to hurry up and get Italy wrapped up. Let's see who we have to defeat to win the war. I think it's just the Italians. If we defeat the Italians, then it's over. So it's irrelevant what happens over here. But I think the Spanish are going to join. So I think we're going to be forced into conflict with the Spanish much quicker than I was expecting to. And I almost want to, like... make it happen now. Let's go and attack here again, just kind of help out with that defense. And we're going to also go ahead and attack here. I wasn't planning on it, but again, just helping out with the defense here because they're about to push us back. So yeah, just still waiting for the troops to get up on the border. And once they do, they'll start pushing forward again. And they did beat us there, unfortunately. And yep, Carlos Spain did join. Okay, so they're going to join... You know, they've joined the conflict, or they've joined the alliance, and that means they're going to join the conflict, which means we're going to have to push forward here, and this is spiraling out of control unexpectedly. So we could stop on the justification here, or we could just quickly wrap it up once it happens. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and get these troops here. I'm going to do this a little bit differently, guys. So we're going to move these guys here, and we're going to have them attack... Let me see, where is their current capital at? It's in Barcelona. So, let's go ahead and have... Oops, nope, that's not the way I wanted to do that. So we're going to go ahead and have them do... And we'll come on over here and go after Barcelona. And we're going to race to that. And we'll see how that ends up going. But frankly, we're going to need more troops up along that border. I'm hesitant to pull too many off of here. We do need troops on the Luxembourg border as well. So let's just go and delete this here. And then what we'll do is we'll just take some of these Purple Army divisions. Let's see what we have here. We need, how many to cover the whole front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need a total of 7 divisions to cover the front. So what we're going to do is we'll just send 2 of these. I mean, I know they're the better ones, guys, but it's okay. And then put them here just to launch an attack against Luxembourg once we are ready. And we'll probably send this guy. Oh, this guy can go over there too. I'll give him 3 divisions. Still have 1 division still training, and we have divisions here as well that we'll be able to deploy. Remember, we just got to get the Italians defeated. That's all we got to do. And they're going to start losing territory here. They'll start losing Albania. That's where we lost those submarines. We lost quite a few, guys. And it doesn't look like we sunk any convoys. They did do a good job protecting those. Bringing our ships in as well. Hopefully they don't catch them on the way. Actually, just in case they do catch them going there, let's go ahead and give them a admiral now. So they'll have those bonuses. But hopefully they don't catch them. We'll see. That was a risk that I kind of took when I brought them here. I knew that that could happen. So we're just waiting for the Spanish to get pulled in, and then we're going to have to engage on that front. And I did forget about the North African front, so let's go ahead and push forward here. And you guys can go that way as well. And you guys can go over here. And then let's bring these guys in. They're not going to win, but that's fine. We'll let them attack us, and then we'll cut them off. They'll be super easy to cut off and destroy. All right, let's see how we're doing on our submarines. That's good. We won't make any adjustments just yet. Let's see what we did here. I think these are some convoys that we sunk. Oh, we sunk a Italian submarine, so that's good. So yeah, we are kind of covering these areas because of our naval bombers. We're doing pretty good there. We are not winning in the skies here, though. I did expect that to be an issue because we don't have very many fighters, so that's a problem. So we're gonna have to put another thing of interwar fighters out there. I don't want these guys out there, but what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? All right. We could also take a look and see how we're doing on getting this done. I think one of our guys is currently... Where's he at now? Okay, so he's moved back here. So let's go ahead and do the build intel. I think we're going to build the intel over here now. So we get the bonuses for that. Alright, so again, just waiting for the Spanish to join. And they'll have to get troops on the front to see if they do in time. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. So we're getting troops up on to our fronts now, and it is looking much better now. Let's go and stop this because they're no longer attacking from that province. And then we can go ahead and send a couple more troops in here as well. Make sure that that ends up being a win. Just waiting for all these guys to get up on the front. We might have to retreat here. That's fine. We'll retreat back. Unless we get troops over there, but I doubt we will. Alright, so yeah, just some of our divisions getting pushed back up on this front here. Just for now, and I do want to take a look at all the battles. We did sink some convoys. Those are troop convoys, and sinking some Italian ships here with those naval bombers, which are extremely effective. Yeah, look at all these submarines we're taking. I wish I had brought a division here to conquer Sardinia, but I didn't, and now I don't feel like we can, unfortunately. I don't really feel like it's an option right now. Because I don't want to put my troops into the sea. I think that'd be stupid, like really stupid. All right, so those guys are pushing forward there. All right, everything looks pretty good. So far, things are going well, not quite well. These guys might get there before us. Let's just take a look. I mean, everything's going. No, we can't get there first. Oh, they're attacking that way. Yeah, we can't get there. So yeah, everything's going really well, with the exception of the fact that it is spiraling into a much larger conflict than I had planned. But that always happens in Hearts of Iron 4. It's the nature of the game. World War II and all, you know. So these guys are now moving here. Can we get there before them? Because these are a full division. Yeah, we'll get there in 22 hours. They're pretty fast. Remember, we have all those bonuses, which are very, very nice bonuses. We need to get our organization up. Also, let's go ahead and redo the fronts, because these are no longer effective. Just give them a new one here. Just make sure that when they're sitting still, as they are, that they're getting planning bonuses. Now, I see this typically in my series, especially when new people are coming to the channel. People thinking that you don't, that there's, if you're going to manually control them, you don't get the planning bonus. You do get the planning bonus, guys, if you're manually controlling the divisions. That has nothing to do with actually telling the AI to use them. However, there is a penalty for manually controlling divisions. Did we never do this? I guess we didn't. So I don't really want to stop him, so we won't yet. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward here. The penalty for manually moving your divisions is that they lose the planning bonus faster. So that's something to consider. So we do have our ships here. We can go ahead and replace any losses that we've taken here, which we will. We'll put one there. And do we have any level 1s left? We do. So let's go and put these guys here. And we need to go ahead and we'll figure out if we want to put them out there. I think we should, but only put them out here for right now, where we have support. Although the Spanish are gonna come out. I don't know. It's really risky, guys, putting our fleet out there. It's pretty risky, and this is all we got right now. So I don't know if I want to put them out there just yet. And we're not losing convoys yet, so we don't have to worry about that. So no concern with them sinking any of our convoys. We could just wait for our naval bombers to have a little bit more success before we put them out there. But I'm considering putting them out just right here in the Western Mediterranean and seeing if we can't engage some ships there. I want the Spanish to join now so I can push forward and take all their stuff before we won't be able to do that, because it's kind of hard to push forward on that territory. And we did win here. Excellent. Let's go and have all those guys push forward then. All right, so they did win there. Okay, let's go and go this way then. And then let's attack here. Just try and lock those divisions down. Send more guys in there as well. I assume we're taking heavy losses with infantry equipment. Yeah, it's pretty heavy, but that's okay. I'm more worried about some of these other things that we're a bit more shorter on. As far as planes go, we should take a look at that. We're doing all right in planes. Nothing to worry about there. Still have that 100 tactical bombers. We're going to need those for replacements because I'm not actually building tactical bombers. Have we entered a new air zone? That's one thing I should consider. We actually are in a new air zone. All right, so we're going to want to move these around then. What we'll do is we'll take the tactical bombers and put them there, and then we'll just take like one of the fighters and have them come down here as well. Probably the better ones, the best ones will move down there. I want to make sure we get control of there. All right, awesome. Do any of our generals have traits? Because we definitely want to get those. Not guerrilla fighter though. No, we do not. That'd be worth checking, though he actually has something. It's also just guerrilla fighter. Okay, and that's the one that's down here, of course. And we're about to cut those guys off. That's not going to go well for them. Sunk another submarine of theirs. And I assume we lost one of our submarines. Okay. This guy's not going to win here. Let's stop the madness, man. Stop the madness. Let's attack here. Let's stop the madness there as well. And now let's attack. There we go. Got a nice win. Pushing forward there. And yeah, we got troops up on the borders, guys. So this is looking pretty good. Pushing forward there. And let's go and let that play. See what we sunk here. Another Italian destroyer. Italian destroyer there as well. Could pull some of these divisions off here. I'm a little bit worried about them doing some naval invasions. You know what? We got to move our troops here, don't we? So let's seize. We'll start by seizing the ports, because they might end up joining. I'm not going to accept non-aggression pacts. I assume the Soviets are going to do a naval invasion here. We'll just have to see. Hopefully they do, because otherwise they're not really helping much. And who is attacking there? You guys don't. What are you doing? Stop the madness, man. So much madness. All right, so we're winning there. And you know, AI just moving your divisions all over the place. These guys are going to be reinforced soon, so we're not too worried about that. Getting the win there, and we're actually losing here now. That's interesting. We were winning. So we'll have them help out. They're attacking across the river. That's stupid. Okay. And again, we need to keep our eyes on the naval situation. All right, we sink in lots of Italian submarines. Okay, beautiful. So we could take a look at the intel system, kind of see what we know here. Like we have very good Navy intel. So we can see exactly what they have. 176 total ships right now. 2 of those are battleships of this class here, the Andrea Doria class, which is the one they start with. Destroyer-wise, they have, what is that, 100 destroyers, and only 3 of those are level 2. Most of them are level 1 old destroyers. Heavy cruisers here, all old heavy cruisers, and one really old one. And they have a total of 9 of those. 20 light cruisers, 7 of those are new. And then submarines, they have 45 submarines, and it looks like a lot of those are pretty new. Okay, so good to know. We don't have enough intel to really see anything else, but yeah, our Navy intel is fantastic because all the battling that we're doing against them right now. Okay, so still trying to get troops there, get the win there, and we are here now. So let's go ahead, figure out how we want to do this. So we're going to attack here against these guys. And these guys have very low organization, so we're not going to be able to do anything there. But let's go and attack this way with this first division that gets here. We just need to move down Italy as fast as we can. Still winning here. About to get that win. And I'm still trying to cut them off here from this. They'll still get supply, of course, but that supply will have to go through ports, which I guess we're not going to be able to sink those, though. We got the destroyer sunk there. And there's another submarine. Let's go and take a look and see how things are going here. These guys are now cut off. Now you're salty. They're so salty, man. So let's go and attack here. Use the reservist for pushing forward. And then this reservist will also attack here. Get that division wiped out. And we lost 2 more submarines. Damn it. Alright. Losing submarines, guys. Again, expected, but still irritating. We won't be able to move any more over there. I should have changed these to build over here now. So let's go ahead and do that. Because, yeah, obviously. We'll let that one build there. But all the destroyers, well, the destroyers can stay over there. We want the submarines going there, though. Let's have the submarines go over to here. Oops. But it worked. Okay. So submarines will go there. And that looks good. So we can go ahead and replace the losses here of the level 1s. If we have any level 1s left, we have 1. Okay. So we'll just start merging them from here on out. Again, to replace their losses. I expected to lose the level 1 submarines. They're shitty, guys. So we're not going to get that. Let's just go ahead and stop it. We'll cut them off instead. So they are now losing here. That's not going to go well for them. It looks like we lost there. Okay. Let's go and have troops attack over this way. Oh, he's a reservist. Oh, what are you guys doing? Let's get them out of here. Yeah, let's get these guys out of here. They're too cruddy. Let's put them over here. Well, I don't really want them fighting, period, actually. Now that I think about it. Let's put them over here instead. Yeah, let's move them over there. And then that'll allow us to... What we'll do here is we're going to take one of these divisions, move him over to here, again, since we know where the Spanish is coming. And then that'll allow us, with those 2 reservists coming over, a reservist with a level 10 force can win. Though we do have this problem here, so what we need to do is stretch this out like so and make sure that we have a division there. We are building up the forts there. We're up to level 3 fort, I believe, now. Let's see what happened here. We sunk another submarine. Alright, just make sure these guys continue to attack. Gonna get that Italian destroyed. We'll take a look at casualties at the end of the episode, guys. It's typically when I look at the casualties. Right, we can get this guy moving there. At the very least, he's fast. Gonna win here. Let's go and attack there. We did take that. Now they're attacking across a river. That's not good for them. And I'm curious how much manpower they have. Because remember, this is it's 1939, so they probably haven't changed the manpower laws much. Let's just take a look and see if we can see their manpower. I don't know if it's in here, or if it's in the army intel. It's in the army intel, so they got a lot of manpower still. Okay, we'd have to see their laws in here, though, I think. Yeah, they're on extensive conscription. Okay, they're on extensive, and that's all they have. We do control the skies over the main part of Italy. It's the Alpine region where we're having issues. All right. We don't have enough planes, man. I wasn't expecting this massive conflict here. But we gotta roll with the punches, man. Alright, so things are looking good here. Don't want to attack there just yet. What we could to stop them from winning here, what we could do is just attack with these 2 divisions here. I'm trying not to send the more, the motorized divisions into the mountains if we can avoid it. And we're just going to say we're not interested in any of these non-aggression pacts. We're not. Alright, so attacking across this way. We just want to move. Oh, wait, why do you leave here? Oh, he got defeated. That's why. Okay. Alright. Oh, we do the attack right there. That's where we want to attack now, guys. So let's attack with a division who has the organization to do so. And it doesn't look like those are going to be wins. Alright, maybe just too many divisions. We're going to keep it going, though, and see what happens. But I think that is going to end up being a loss, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to have to send these guys... Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't. we've got some troops here that can help out. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's go take these guys, move them over here,
Attention.
and then have these ones help out. We do have equipment shortages. Again, infantry equipment we're doing pretty good on, just because we got all that infantry equipment from our previous war. But it's other things we're having issues with, and getting stuff to the front. I'm sure that's a problem too. I wonder if there's anything we can do here yet. Probably not. Just don't have enough. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. Let me just take a look. I'm trying to see. Okay, we're at 14% there. All right, and 8% there. So that's the reason why. So just can't do anything yet. Do we have the ability to create a faction yet? I'm curious. Did we unlock that ability? No, we didn't unlock that yet. It's a different national spirit. I was trying to figure out which one that was. I thought we had gotten it for some reason. So does this not give you the ability to make factions? So where do you get that ability? Is that way down here? No, it's not down there. Okay, that's interesting. All right, I found it, guys. It's right here, disunite Germany. So you have to defeat Germany before we're going to be able to. Yeah, they have to capitulate. So basically, man, that's a real shame. All right, is what it is. I don't really like that. I think that kind of sucks. You got to defeat your main rival before you can create a faction. All right, I don't like that at all, guys. Is what it is, but by looking around here, I did realize one thing, guys, and nobody pointed this out to me, maybe because you guys thought I knew. I didn't know this. I thought we'd gotten rid of the national spirit that makes the doctrines really slow. We did not. This is 800 days. I was wondering why it took us so damn long to do that. That was a waste, guys. We shouldn't have done that at all. So I'm going to cancel this because that's ridiculous, guys. We're going to get something else. And we're not going to spend 800 days to get doctrine. I was wondering why the hell that was taking. Oops, shit, my bad. I was wondering why the hell that was taking so damn long, man. That's why. That makes perfect sense. So we should get something else. We're already getting that 1940 engineering tech, so we got that taken care of. So let's see what we want to get next. So obviously we can get the artillery bonus, and I think we should get the passive bonuses for our infantry. I think that'd be smart. All right, so let's go and get that. It's a little bit ahead of time, but that's okay. It's like a week. It's not a big deal. Oh, we're still in the intelligence mode. So yeah, we're not going to get to play around with the Navy stuff much until we defeat, or excuse me, the espionage stuff until we defeat Germany, man. It's a bummer. That's who I'd want to use it against, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I knew it wasn't going to, but yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. We're not attacking across the river or anything. Oh, we are into the winter. That is right. So, and there's a blizzard. So all attacks are going to be highly ineffective right now. All right, we might have to wait out the winter. Drag this shit out. If we can push this way, we will. It's probably only going to be up here, up in the mountains, where it's going to be a problem.
Heels in me.
I'm going to try and attack over that way. Still winning across this front here. And let's just hope that the Spanish don't either, you know, join now when they don't have troops on here. Don't join. Because if we got to drag this out, and they've already capitulated, we already know that the communists are going to win in the Americas. So that's not surprising. We lost 2 more submarines. Feel like we might have to put our fleet out there, at least in an area, to help kind of take some pressure off them. But the Italians don't have any ships here. They only have ships here. I don't know. This is what we'll look at. Are they bombing us? They are not bombing us there. Maybe we will go ahead and put... yeah, I think we're going to put our fleet right there. We'll test it out. We'll test the waters out. See how things feel. We're just going to create a little... just one little task force, guys. Nothing too crazy here. So, not going to put all of our ships out there. I don't think that'd be wise. So let's just take a couple. We'll take the carrier. We'll take how many battleships we have? We have 6 battleships. Let's take 3 battleships. Put them out there, and then we're going to want to. We're going to create their own, fleet here. But first, we gotta get them some other stuff. We'll give them the battle cruiser as well. That's that new one we built. And we're gonna give them some heavy cruisers too. We'll give them like 4 heavy cruisers. All right, and I hate how it does that. You're in the same port. You don't need to do all that, man. All right, so we've got 9 ships total. All right, so let's go and do some light cruisers. We'll do like 5 light cruisers. I gotta remember to actually do it this way. All right, so that if it's disastrous, I don't lose our entire fleet. And let's go and give them some destroyers as well. We're going to want to give them some better destroyers if we have them. Where are the level 2s? Do we not have any level 2 destroyers here? Did we just start building level 2 destroyers? Maybe that's what happened. So we'll just have to give them garbage level destroyers. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I'd prefer not to. How many do we need to give them? Let's see how many ships we have. How many capital ships we have. So we have 3, 4, 5, and 9. Okay, we currently have 5 light cruisers. So we're going to want to give them about 30 destroyers, I suppose. Yeah, or close to that. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 14, 15. I know you guys love watching me, hearing me count. And I've already lost count. Alright, let's go ahead and assign these into here. And that is 24. I wanted to give a couple more than that. I started talking. Alright, so I think this is good. So we've got 42 ships. We're going to see how this ends up going. And then we're going to want to go ahead and set up some and I don't think we're going to give them the light cruisers. It's just going to be destroyers for patrolling for right now. Alright, so yeah, this is how it's going to look. And then these ones here are going to be our patrols. Give them 2 patrols for now. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, so let's get them. Well, we got to give them tasks first, don't we? Let's go and do... These guys are going to be set to... What the hell is it? Strike Force? And then these 2 will be set to patrol. There we go. And we're just going to assign them to these areas and see how it goes. So, hopefully we get some wins and we don't lose ships. We could always give more naval bombers. This would be key here. But we don't really have any. And we have the 51. We're going to need those for replacements. We could do like a 25 air wing. Just trying to see where the best location to do this. We want to make sure that we have full coverage here. So we could assign it here since this is not being covered. And if we ended up getting engaged there, we wouldn't have air coverage either. So let's just do like 25 here. Oops, I don't want to do that. Control click. So we'll do like 25 just in case we get engaged here. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so we'll have to pay attention to any battles that are going on now because I definitely want to see that. Make sure we don't take losses there. Move these guys. So they're going to have trouble attacking 2 up here. So that's going to be good for us. But yeah, we're going to have trouble just about everywhere. We might be able to cut these troops off now, so let's go and attempt to. We need to get... All of our organization is fairly low. Where are these guys going? Oh, okay, that's right. I took out those cruddy divisions. And they're moving up over to there. Okay. So, did we ever finish up... Because we don't get a notification about this. I don't think. We're still doing it. So we'll get done... It says it's 30 days. Okay. We've been going really slow here. Oh yes, down here. That's just part of manually controlled divisions. But I like doing it that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and move these guys up here to Benghazi. We'll just take one of these guys, have him go over here. He's not assigned, so we need to fix that. And we can also give these guys an order. And we should be able to get all their African, or at least their, territory here conquered. These guys need to get their butts over here. Let's go and have these guys go over here. Alright, so we have him go up that way, so he's going to come over this way. Keep those guys moving since I'm not really paying attention to them. Alright, so not going to win there. What if we throw another division into it? Yeah, perhaps. I'd love to cut those 3 guys off so we can get them destroyed. Any little wins we can get right now. But yeah, it does look like we're kind of being stopped for the winter here, unfortunately. So let's just take a look. We're going to want to make sure we're paying attention to naval battles, guys, that happen in this area, because I want to see them. And we are bombing their submarines that they have going through here. And yeah, making good movement over there, so at least we won't have to worry about that front anymore. That'll be dealt with. These guys are now cut off. Let's go and get them destroyed. They're dead now. Alright, awesome. These people want non-aggression pacts. I say no. So they won't be able to beat us here, and they're actually going to, I mean, it looks like they're going to beat us there, but they won't. They're not beating us there. And they're just going to be taking the penalties, guys, of attacking into the winter. I mean, with it snowing and, it's not a good time to attack, but they're going to keep on doing it, so we'll let them. We don't want to do the industrial land appropriations. Let me just see if I can find this here. Yeah, we're not going to do this. And our stability is pretty low because of the war, unfortunately. So that's a problem. We just got problems galore. Problems galore. So we're going to get those guys wiped out. They're going to keep on attacking us to try and liberate them, but they're not going to. We got our agency upgrade, so we do get a notification about that. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff to take a look at. All right, we're going to Air Force upgrade next, guys. Let's take a look at what's happened. 3 Italian submarines sunk there. And those guys are actually being very effective bombing over here. Just 25 bombers. I didn't expect them to be so effective. We might also bomb over this way and just kind of split these up. We just don't have very many planes. But we could always split them up, though. But we need to get them engaged first on the main fleet. And here we go. This is the battle, guys. So we're engaging the Italian fleet. It doesn't look like they have any capital ships. Okay, so this is just the patrol fleet. The main fleet hasn't got here. They got 2 light cruisers and 9 destroyers. We've already sunk one of those destroyers. And we have the control of the skies. Of course, we have our carriers as well, which I never actually did take a look at our carriers. So let's just see how these guys look. I'm sure they're not good. Yeah, we do need to make some changes here. So this is what we'll do. We're going to take these down. I don't think they have any carriers. I don't think Italy has its carriers, so shouldn't be a problem. We give them more naval bombers. We actually do have some of those in the stockpile, so they'll do a little bit more damage. All right, so we're not actually winning that attack. Again, it's probably because, well, it's actually rain. Send another division over here, though, and hopefully we don't have any troops that are. Yeah, that's fine. And what we could do is also send this guy. Oh, he's going to end up defending. We'll send him in to attack as well. Just trying to get this here wrapped up. Why is he not attacking there? There you go, man. There you go. Alright, so we should be able to eventually win. But yeah, we are winning across the front, with the exception of here. We're probably going to lose that. We're just going to retreat. There's no reason to fight a losing battle there, guys. And let's take a look at this naval battle here. See what this was. We sunk a convoy, lost a submarine. Nothing exciting. Alright, so they are here. That's going to allow us to cut more troops off. Anybody who comes to Italy's territory here is going to get cut off. So we're going to take that guy, go ahead and have him go there. We're going to have these guys get up here quicker. So 5 divisions, all it took to conquer that territory. I figured it would be pretty easy. And we are actually winning here now. Excellent. They are winning there. Did stretch this out here, which allows us to get more places for them to attack us in. They're attacking us there, and looks like they might push us back. I'm waiting for this naval battle to happen between the big fleets. So maybe we should go ahead and pull out of these areas with our submarines. I mean, we're taking some losses, guys. We'll go ahead and combine these once they're out of battle. But I think we'll go ahead and pull back on some of these areas, guys. Are we actually gauging? Well, these are troop convoys and freight convoys. Yeah, I think it's worth the submarine losses for right now. We lost the submarine ourselves. Okay, here's the battle. I'm just waiting for them to send more ships. And they're only sending... Oh, they're actually retreating. Alright, we sunk 7 destroyers. Not bad. Okay, that's something. It's not a loss. And continue sinking the Italian submarines as well. Alright. So they're just taking casualties right now. About to lose those 3 divisions there. We are losing here and there, which means they would actually liberate them, so that's really bad. But we're getting 2 divisions coming, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I'm going to go ahead and attack across the river, guys. I know that this is not efficient, but I'm trying to help out here because this is a problem. And in fact, what we're going to need to do is actually pull these guys and have them come over here and help out, because they're about to liberate those guys, and it's a major issue. We don't want that to happen at all. Got more divisions coming, but will they get there in time is the question. 1 day and 8 hours is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, 1 day and 8 hours. And they'll probably move as soon as the battle's won. Sucks we got to attack across the river there, but again, it is what it is, man. Alright. You have to keep stopping this because I don't want to miss anything that's happening over here, and I want to see what we're sinking so we can react to it, figure out what we want our fleet to do. Sinking a lot of submarines here. Alright, awesome. And then we want to go ahead and take that airbase. That is going to help out a lot over here. I bet I would be willing to bet. Oh, they're actually sending troops into Benghazi. I'd be willing to bet that they have planes flying out from over there. Alright, no naval invasions to be concerned about. and still they have not sent. Oh, that's the 7 destroyers and 2 convoys, and another submarine. Man, just 12 destroyers right now. They haven't sent their big fleet over here yet. None of the big ships are there. Alright, so this is problematic, man. If we don't get there soon, we're about to lose. I was trying to help out by attacking across here, but so far, no success. Let's send another division over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it done, guys. Just trying to win there. Oh, no. Fell ill. I lost another submarine. Yeah, they might liberate them. I was really hoping to get them destroyed, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and have him go straight over to here, since we're losing right there. And we do have missing equipment in production. Oh, the naval bombers, that's right. I never did build those, because I think we just have the old ones, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we got level ones here. We don't have the fighters. We got the old fighters. Okay, well, let's go ahead and build these guys, because we're going to need them. And then we'll just pull a factory from somewhere. Let's see what we're really short on. Infantry equipment's looking better. It's not as bad as it was. Still doing good on support equipment as well. Let's pull from support equipment. Start building some of our Air Force up, guys. We're having some problems here, man. We should probably get the fighters first. Or we'll do a little bit of both. No. We're losing fighters in the sky. Let's go 5. 5 there. Alright. Because, yeah, I think they have more planes than we do right now. Alright, so this is really turning into a much larger conflict. We did defeat that division, and we got the troops there, so not going to liberate them. We got it, guys. Alright, so we can pull that stupid attack back, where we're attacking across a river, which wasn't great. And those divisions have been destroyed. Excellent. So we did it. Lovely. That's what I want to see. Just go ahead and say we're not doing any of those, and see what we got going here. And sorry I keep pausing for these, but I want to see them. And that's I know when I have a series that's new and doing well, typically because we have like where's this guy at? Because we have like a new DLC or whatever. He's gonna be there. I guess we'll let him go. I typically see you know, a lot of new players whenever that happens, or excuse me, a lot of new viewers that have never been to my channel before, and so I do like to try and explain to you guys like how I do things, which is a little bit different than what some other channels do, which is what some people like about my channel and what some people don't like. Play slower. I mentioned this in the Portuguese series, and I wanted to mention this one as well. I think I mentioned in the Portuguese. I get them all mixed up now. I don't know if I mentioned this one. It might have been, actually. I think when we were invading the Belgians. I probably don't need to mention it again. Sunk a bunch of stuff here. But I like playing slower, seeing everything that's going on, manually controlling divisions, man. I'm just paying attention to the situation at hand. Let's see what these guys are doing. They're still training up. Okay. We could probably get an easy win right there, just simply because. But I don't want to attack into the snow, guys. We're gonna have to wait till the winter's over. Remember, I wasn't planning on having I didn't think we'd have a winter war here. The point was to beat the Belgians before the winter, and then which we did. We'll probably end up losing here. We lose a province. That's fine. I mean, it's not even. I mean, we got the river bonus there, but. So I guess there is that. We have another division going, so yeah, we probably do want to defend it. So what we could do is send one of these guys over there, make sure that we hold that. We'll try to hold it anyway. More submarines sunk. Awesome, man. They can't possibly have much of a submarine fleet left. We'll take a look at the intel soon. And where's their ships? I bet we could have some success bombing their ports, guys. They got to be repairing. I don't know where they're at, but I almost want to send those tactical bombers. If we weren't losing in the sky here and needing our tactical bombers, you know, against, you know, their troops, I would say let's start bombing their ships, man. I bet they're in port right now repairing. I'm willing to guarantee that they're in port right now. So these guys were going here. Are they going to attack again in Benghazi, or are they taking off? It looks like they were attacking. Now we're going to get them destroyed. We don't want them to come up behind us, but I'm not willing to wait here. So we're going to let those guys go. Let's go ahead and get their port here. And they're attacking there. Okay. So this will get 2 more divisions cut off, as well as any other ones that perhaps might go there on that port before we get there ourselves. All right. Looking great now. Now we are set up on a defense situation probably until the end of winter. I think it'll be too costly to attack outside of winter. Let's just let them attack us. This is the best way to do it, guys. Let's keep this division here. Send 2 more over to there. Yeah, just let them attack us. Take heavy losses. Oh yes, I said I was going to take a look at their fleet situation. So let's see what they've got. 128 ships left, only 15 submarines now. They still have the 2 battleships though, and yeah, 9 heavy cruisers. Okay, so they still have a larger navy than we do, guys. And we haven't really engaged their large ships. I think they're repairing. I think that's why, and it's also why we've kind of been able to dominate over there during that time. Let's go and take this, get those guys cut off. These guys, oh, Poland returns Danzig. Not surprising at all that they did that. The Germans demanded it, and now they have Danzig. So they've connected their territory. So let's see what they're working on next. Rebuild the high seas fleet. Okay, so they're going to start building up their navy now. Start focusing on that. We'll see if that results in them going down here and then having problems, not with just us, but also with the British. It's hard to say who they'll look at as their chief enemy, us or the British. I couldn't say, guys. We'll have to see if they end up attacking us first or the Brits. We could probably get over here and cut some troops off. I wasn't going to attack because I don't want the penalties, but man, that guy looks really weak, man, doesn't he? He looks super weak. Those 2 divisions. Let's see if we can win. Because I would love to do what we were originally trying to do and cut these guys off here. I mean, I know that, again, they have a port. But the point is, and that won't let the Yugoslavians push forward at all either. Let us take all Italy. No communists in Italy. That's what we're saying here. And they've continued to call in American countries with the Mexicans, continue to expand there. We can deploy our units here. I thought we had them set up to deploy automatically. Did one not get set up? The Foreign Legion Division is not set up to deploy. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go and get him. Oops. Nope. No, sir. That's where you're going. Alright, so let's go and deploy him. Let's see if these troops are done training yet. They've been training for a while, but yeah, not quite. They're almost there, though. Let's go and take a look. They sunk more submarines. Okay, great. So it's only a matter of time, guys. I love that we can now see exactly how many ships they have of each type. Before it was just kind of like, you might be able to see if you had good enough intel on them, you'd be able to see how many ships they had, but you had no idea what kind they were. So I love that, man. It's great. So we know exactly like how many more submarines we got to sink before the Italians no longer have a submarine fleet. Alright, so yeah, they are losing across here. Here we're still having issues, but we're bringing another division over there. I think this is going to be a tough fight here, no matter what. So let's just go ahead and keep rotating divisions in. Really nothing else to be done. Let's see what we sunk here. We sunk another submarine. I wish we could get a division there. I think we will, and that's where their troops are. You know what? I'm going to send somebody over there. Let's see how we want to do this. I'm just going to take a division and send him and hope he doesn't die. What can you do? Well, you know what we'll do? We can send a reserve division, and then if he dies, it's not like as bad. I did send some over here. So we'll take this guy who's not even trained and see if he can't get across there. Just because. I think it'll be fun. So let's go ahead and have go over here. He's going to keep going over to there. So what we're going to need to do is have him set up to garrison this probably. Yeah, let's do a fallback line right here. At the very least, we'll keep him from taking our territory. So we'll just send these guys over here. And if he dies, he dies. He's a reserve division, so it's not too bad. We do have experience to make adjustments, and we should. There are some things we could do, guys, to fix some situations. Like, for instance, these guys are, they're way higher on combat width than we need them to be, so we can always change them up. But that would only save us infantry equipment, which we don't need to save on right now. There's other things we could save on. These guys also could be adjusted, so that's an option. Just seeing what all we want to do here. We haven't finished these up yet. So we need to do that. The Dragoons need to be done too. We haven't got them field hospitals or engineer companies, so that's a problem. And then we were trying to get the Lancers done too, which they do have field hospitals. So we've gotten them that. I think field hospitals should be, and engineer companies should be what we get first. But isn't support equipment really short right now? No. That's the Portuguese series. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and make an adjustment to the Lancers. And give them, oh no, that's right. I said I was going to do field hospitals. My bad, guys. Field hospitals. There we go. So we're going to give them field hospitals. And then with the Lancers, we'll give these guys, we have plenty of experience, but we can afford to do this. We'll give them engineer companies. And then we'll see how support equipment looks before we make any more adjustments. We'll see how that changes things. Just make little tiny adjustments here and there. So with the experience we get. See what happened here. Lost another submarine. This is where we're taking the casualties, but man, We're catching troop convoys that we're trying to get to Africa. And I think that's worth it, man. Let's go and attack here. We need to attack these guys. We'll send another division in to attack as well. This guy will come over here and attack next. And looking good. What did we get here? Got another submarine. Still having trouble there, guys. Let's go and put another division over there. Keep rotating them in. This is not going to be a win. Okay, I tried. It's the winter, guys. We gotta wait till the winter's over. Let them attack us. Take the heavy losses. And the episode is just about over, guys. Unfortunately, and I know it didn't seem like we played very long time-wise, as far as like time up here, I mean. But we have played a pretty solid amount of time in real world time. Damn, man, we are still losing the submarines. All right, well, let's take a look and see what's going on with the submarines. See what we can do here. See if we want to make any adjustments. They're all in combat right now, so we can't really change them up right now until they finish up in their combat. We do still have level 2s that can move in to other level 2s, so we'll move those guys there. Just try and keep our submarines in there in the fight. And yeah, that's the only place I'm really worried about them winning right now. Yeah, other than that, I don't think they're going to get any wins. And even that's looking green now. Yeah, at this point, just a stalemate till winter's over. But we can finish up Africa and get the win there. So this is done here. We're going to be attacking there. Yeah, it's 2 more divisions wiped out. And also, we sunk one of their convoys. So that's proven costly. They haven't yet pulled in the Spanish. Maybe they're trying to wrap that up first. I bet they will come in as soon as they wrap that up. And Mexicans are just pulling us into more and more wars, man. This is irritating. I don't really want to be involved in all those conflicts in the Americas. We're kind of getting stuck with it because, you know, they joined the Italian faction. All right, and no on the non-aggression pacts. We do have a decision available. Let's take a look, see what it is. It is war propaganda. Okay, we're not going to do any of these right now. It's because we finally have a little bit of political power. And sunk another convoy there. Okay. So yeah, just doing pretty good, guys. Doing pretty good. Alright, so now this division here is going to attack here. Try and get those guys wiped out. Finish up those 2 divisions, and then we're done in Italy. We'll just protect the ports, I suppose. We could also send one of those other divisions over to here. If we get that, this one guy makes it. He should be taking the railroads. Should have had him do that. Could have been there already. We do have resistance to our occupation here. We are having problems here now. Interesting. So that's something we're going to need to take a look at. It's because our stability is so low, so we're having problems. And I'm sure this is requiring like a lot of manpower and equipment from us. So that's an issue. Let me just see if there's... So it is growing. Appliance is pretty low. So yeah, we're going to have problems in the Belgian territory here. So I don't know exactly what we're going to do to fix that, but we might use like a spy. Speaking of spies, or operatives I should say, I want to see where we're at. 25%, 27% here. Probably not anything available to do just yet. So let's just take a look though and see if there is anything. No missions just yet. We need at least, I think, 30%. That's what I'm seeing. 35%. My bad, 35% to do anything. And I don't even know if that's something we want to do, but basically we can't do anything yet. Also playing there. So yeah, that's actually going to be the end of the episode. This is Sidon, guys. You know, moving kind of slow. But soon the winter will be over. A couple months here. We'll let them just exhaust themselves. So let's take a look at the casualties and see just how much they've already cost themselves with their dumb attacks. Alright, so our side is taking 186,000 casualties. They've taken 260,000. You can see the fielded manpower. We've got the advantage there. Very much so. So the Soviets have taken 80,000 in total. So... we'll see how that looks. We'll look at Italy here. You can see that they've taken 171,000 casualties. We did the majority of that. So the Soviets have only done 16,000. So the Italians are doing very, very well against the Soviets, as well as against the Yugoslavians. 65,000 casualties here when they've only done 36. So they're doing better in that as well. In Spain, People's Republic of Spain, 12,000 casualties here. So we've taken 25,000 total. That's not bad. That is not bad at all for 116,000. Yeah, that's like, oh, it's about a little over 4 Italians have died for every Frenchman. So pretty good, I'd say. Not bad at all. They're already 24% towards capitulation, and our total war participation here is 41%. We need to get that higher if we want to be able to gain control of most of Italy. But again, we got a lot of land to conquer, of course. And yeah, they're going to start having some problems here, I think, with these attacks. And they're going to attack us all through winter. You already know it, guys, and it's going to cost them. So that is the end of the episode. It's exciting. We've won in the seas as well. Surprisingly, they had a better fleet than us, but so far we've been wrecking them. The best way to do that would be to look in the naval situation here for the lost ships. So this is the way we'd want to do this. It doesn't really matter what faction, because we only have one faction to look at. And we want to see what battles we've had. So this is... Alright, we want to do the... I guess we'll do the... We don't want to do battles over time. We'll do the last month here. So over the last month, we lost 17 submarines. They lost 21. They lost 13 destroyers. We lost none. They lost 8 convoys, and we haven't lost any. So that's the current... That's the last month. If we want to look at the current month here, though, then you can see that they've lost 33 submarines. We've lost 6, 9 destroyers to our 0. We lost 2 convoys to their 6. So that's how things are going so far. Definitely winning the naval conflict right now. Lost 25 ships, they lost 90. So pretty damn good on the naval situation, guys. And this is what they have left. 6 submarines. That's it. That's all they have left. Of course, they still have all their capital ships. Or, I don't know how many they started with, actually, but they still have 11 capital ships. So that's something to note, which I think those are repairing right now. They're losing destroyers, though. Losing a lot of destroyers. So that's the current situation. We can now see what they're rocking on planes, too. That's nice. Kind of. We don't have exact numbers here. We can kind of see what they're working with. We'll look at that next episode because this one is over, guys. So let's go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you on the next episode. And thanks for watching, guys.